Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in a deep ravine. This time of year, we are inundated from every direction. Some would describe us as raped from every direction by a Black Friday sale here and a holiday discount there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as this is taking an undeniable toll on our mind, body, and spirit, we commit ourselves as explorers to search for the diamonds in the rough, searching for products to unlock our power of the next level. Tonight on Explorations. Namaste, everyone. How are we all doing? It's me, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within us, a potential inside each and every single one of us, yearning to be let free, screaming to be let out of the cage, the prison of the mind, the body, and the spirit that yearns to soar like an eagle in the sky, unfettered by the prison, be it an economic system, be it a corporeal. That, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to unlock something that we've known we possess all along, but have been afraid of since day one. We have been afraid of since day one. And day one, what do I mean? I mean the day that we were able to look in mama's eyes and say, you're different than me. You're an other. You're separate from my consciousness. And at that moment, we received the greatest gift, but also deepest tragedy that we will ever experience. The separation from the other, the awareness of the sort of leaving the Garden of Eden. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could be in the Garden of Eden, if you're looking for the Garden of Eden, as many explorers throughout history have, they explore, this, that, and the other region of this earth, looking for that fabled origin garden of Eden. Oh my goodness gracious, Craigulators, host of The Bunker, streams on Friday evening. Explorer limo driver. The program works 46 months. 46 months with that son of a bitch, and I wouldn't trade a single one of those months for anything in the world. Namaste to Brother Craigulators. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your commitment and for your presence as well, your warmth, your presence here as well. Namaste to you. Namaste to you indeed. No. As I was saying just a moment ago, as I was cluing you all in on just a moment ago, many an explorer have searched the earth for the fabled Garden of Eden. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you exactly where that garden is, because I know where it is. I know where the Garden of Eden is. All right? I know exactly where it is. I'll give you some hints. It's damp. It's dark. You've been there before and you'll never be there again. Your mother's vaginal canal, an area. And this is no longer a secret. I have set free. I've done a whole seminar series from coast to coast all over this nation, sort of letting everybody know that if you're looking for the Garden of Eden, you're looking for where, the pre-knowledge, you're looking for the pre-awareness, you're looking for the bliss. Right? You're looking for the communion with the other. You're looking for a genuine unity. What you're looking for is the utter terror of your mother's pussy, to put it in a sort of layman's term. What you're looking for is the damp, fetid, dark arena of your mother's vaginal canal and uterus. So good luck with that. Good luck with that. Namaste. Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the greatest and most effective personal power program in the country. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. How are we doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? Yes, we are. Not me. That's so funny. Yeah, we are. We're discussing products of the next level tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We are getting into the products. Well, ladies and gentlemen, not me. Listen, you might be thinking, Leslie's here on one of his tirades again. What does this have to do with the mall? What does it have to do with shopping? What does it have to do with the next level? You got to know what the next level is, where it comes from, and you got to have that idea in your head before you even can look for products. Listen, Namisha's a woman. I don't know if you've known this, as there are many other women in the chat right now as well. And let it be known, the women, they see products, they hear about shopping. We all know what women like to do. Women be shopping, as many black comedians have shared with us via their pulpit, their gift, their talents. Women be shopping, and that idea sort of floats in the round because it's so true. Exactly, Nindy New. Namaste. And this is where, if there's fellas, if there's a fella that could sort of adopt a woman in chat tonight to look at the second half of the theme tonight. It's not just products. It's not just let's go shop, the fun of shopping. It's not the world of products. It's the products of the next level. All right. Namaste to you. I know she loves shopping. Get that bitch at a mall. And I love the mall. I'm gonna be honest with you too. Every once in a while I'll go with her. I don't spend time with her at the mall. We go. We often will go and we'll just do our own thing. Sometimes agree to meet up depending on how the currents of the universe guide us that evening. So and it's interesting. It's interesting how that can. But we have a similar thing where we get a Cinnabon, we get a Jamba Juice, we get sugared up, we both get caffed up, and then we let the Jesus take the wheel. And then we have that moment at the mall. Jesus taking the wheel. And that's the only way to do the mall in a sort of spiritual, exploratory sense that we talk about here at Explorations. Not me, Cinnabon time. Yeah, listen, don't get between me and a Cinnabon. Don't get between me and a Cinnabon. I'll eat anything between me and a Cinnabon if I got a Cinnabon waiting for me. That's just reality. That's just the facts. That's just the facts on the ground. That's just the intel report. So, FBI's got an intel report circulating in the offices about Leslie love and Cinnabon. Love and Cinnabon. So guys, if you listen, if somebody gives you a Cinnabon to give me, know that the FBI is looking to destroy us. Know that there are certain power centers in this world of ours that want to utterly destroy our community and this program. They resent the light that this program brings. Period. End of story. So if you're at a mall, listen to me. This is serious. And stop messing around for a second. I know we're gonna have fun tonight. Oh, all right. Like I know we like to have fun. That signature mix of fun, joking around, camaraderie, and also just good old-fashioned work. Especially it's Saturday, we're gonna have some fun tonight. But listen, for just a moment, stop messing around. Just take a couple seconds, stop fucking around, and listen to me. This is very serious. If anybody gives you a Cinnabon to give me, you absolutely need to throw it in the trash, and you need to take a picture of that, and you need to report it back to me or a moderator. All right? That's as simple as I can make it. How the fuck do you not like Cinnabon? Do you dislike sugar, fat, and flavor? I had Cinnabon in the airport recently and it sucked ass. Well, I mean, listen, airport Cinnabon, that's a different animal. That's a different animal, Fram. Fram, get your ass to a mall and get a damn Cinnabon. Listen. Listen to me, Fram. You gotta get your ass to a mall. Food court. A mall food court. Von Maur for all my... Von Maur, I've never heard of that. In the Chicago area, we got a couple Marianos that had a sort of a lounge piano player for the first couple months. It's like peppermint oil for rats, but you put a lounge piano player at the front of really anything, and it keeps the pores out. And it only lets the pores in that that are going to maybe maybe dress up for the grocery store. Oh, here we go. This sounds like a paid promotion you're doing for free. We got to work on that. Fran, listen. Listen. No one can deny that I am passionate about products, and because I'm always in search for products of the next level. I am constantly in search for products that can serve our collective and individual journeys to unlock our power of the next level. That's something I'm constantly doing. I'm very passionate about that. And in terms of that, yes, I guess I would love to work. I would love to partner up. Fram, you're onto something there. I would love to partner up. I'd love to partner up with a company that shares the same values as me in the program. I think Cinnabon would be a terrific addition. I think Cinnabon I think would be a terrific. What about like Gamer Sups, something like that? Maybe Gamer Sups would be nice. All mall food sucks unless you're at the mall. Duh. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's interesting. That's like a if you take the mall food out of the mall, is it still going to be good? Is it contextually, like imagine bourbon chicken or some orange chicken from a Panda Express. I've had that outside of a mall. Certainly, does it taste a little better at the mall? I would have to say so. I would have to agree with that. I would have to agree with that notion. Namaste. Poor hitting that 15 streak. That 15 stream streak. Namaste, brother. Poor blessings and namaste to you. Wow. It's great to be with you on a Saturday night, guys. Thanks for being here with me at the very beginning of the night, getting into products of the next level when we open up the line in just a moment. Namaste. How's everybody doing, though? How's everybody doing in chat? Talk to me, chat. How are we doing? How are we doing, right? We're getting through the holidays with the gauntlet has begun, as they say. it has begun, so to speak. So, and what exactly, you know, does that mean for you? How is everybody's Thanksgiving? Oh, you unplugged, my whole family died today. Interesting. Yeah, interesting stuff. Thanks, Onion. Good luck with that. I found my fucking drum. Barry Punch, what do you mean by that? What drum did we miss? What drum did we miss? Not Mish, my Thanksgiving was fucking stupid. Anybody else in that camp? Anybody else in that camp feeling that that their Thanksgiving was, quote, fucking stupid? Did anybody else feel that way? Oh, so colorful. I love that. I love that colorful language. Thank you so much, Not Mish. I really love that. Saturday night, cuss all you want. You know what I mean? That's my attitude. That's been my attitude. That's been my attitude forever. As soon as Friday and Saturday night roll along, I'm swearing. I'm swearing in my personal life. During the week, I like to keep it tight. I like to keep it a little bit tighter. But when the weekend rolls around, let's say I get a couple domestics in me, yeah, I'm going to be saying some cuss words. I'm going to cross the line. I'm going to say some really inappropriate stuff once that weekend hits. It's like The Purge, but with just my potty mouth on the weekends. That's me personally. Put on a pair of blue jeans, drink a couple domestics, and I'm going to cross some lines. That's my weekend. That's my weekend plan. Every weekend. You got to let it happen. Flying Vita, how we doing tonight? How we doing tonight, hon? Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. Today I tried a coffee with Windex and a shot of bourbon in it. Get charged with, yeah, I mean, charges of you domestics, that's, listen, who are we to say that, you know, that we are not, who are we to say no to the universe if it presents a journey that involves us? Yeah. Maybe getting charged with the DUI. Maybe getting a couple, getting charged with some domestics like that. You know, after drinking a couple. See, this is the universe, and that's one thing that if you go to your meditation centers, and they're not gonna tell you the real stuff like I will. They're not gonna. You go to your yoga retreats, you go to your this, that, and the others, and they're not gonna give you the skinny on the universe. What they are going to give you is they're going to give you a pair of scissors to cut your penis off, castrating your spiritual energy. Give you this idea of balance, harmony, that some sort of unity is possible. No. Tonight we're talking about products of the next level. I would never go to a yoga retreat. Don't say that about me. Namaste. There we go. There we go. There's that Mish. There's that Not Mish. There's that Not Mish that is so important here. An exploration is such a paragon of integrity here with sharing that kind of stuff. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, hon. Appreciate that. Wow. Already off to a good night. Well, guys, listen. We are in the winding down days of November 2025. Let's get through some orders of business so we can open up the line. First and foremost, guys, yes, that's right. It is time to shine a spotlight. One of the last couple times we're going to get to do this for November 2025's Explorer of the Month. Now, this Explorer of the Month has been tremendous, running a cancer stream over on his channel throughout the month, and also just really putting that nose to the grindstone here at the most effective personal power program in the country, Exploration. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in once again celebrating the Explorer of the Month. Somebody that really stands out, a really special explorer for the month of November 2025. There he is. There's Duncan. He could teach a whole master class on tongue work. He is very once he starts using that tongue, he is out of control. Once he starts using that tongue, you look out. Just look out. Namaste, everybody. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. That was the Explorer of the Month. So namaste to Duncan did it. Duncan did it. Dunk the hunk, says Stone Monster. Namaste, Stoney. Good to see you, brother. So Duncan, yeah, once again, namaste to brother Duncan for absolutely tremendous stuff. And you know, as we exit the November month, keep in mind, December brings a new month and also a new Explorer of the Month. Another receiver of the spotlight. We get to celebrate you all month, but also you're going to get a little piece of physical merch in the mail from me, Leslie Tanner. All right? And I always discuss this with the explorers behind the scenes. About what they want. They get the VHS tape, they get the T-shirt, they get a print, they get some other stuff coming down the line. Any of this stuff can be really fun if you're an Explorer of the Month, but you got to earn it. And so in a couple days, the mods and I are going to convene and do another sort of another poll, do another sort of poll with each other about who the next Explorer of the Month will be. And namaste. So that's exciting. The 13th Jungle, I feel as if you're the only person who can't hear me. Namaste, audio fine, beautiful. Namaste. All right, guys. So listen, that's that order of business. Namaste once again to Duncan did it. Now, guys, listen. I haven't had anything in my PO box in a minute, so guys, I'd love to get some stuff from you. PO Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. I absolutely cherish the things that you send me, be it a postcard, a letter, or a package, any damn thing. I've gotten a couple packages from Yep, I Sure Do Like Cats, from Kook, from Technology Life, Butterfly, Beulah, German Royalty, all very prolific mailers, and I love everything that they sent me. So thank you and namaste in advance for anything I get in that P.O. box. I love it. I do. But most of all, I love that physical connection with you. If I could touch you, if I could just pet you, if I could graze you, I know I've said it before, but if I could put on some Spanish guitar and give you a little pet, give you a graze on the side of that face, gently sort of graze your skin as if I'm the wind, that's what I would love to do with you. But in the meantime, we just got to deal with this P.O. box. I know it's not perfect, but it's what we got. All right. So last little order of business, guys, my community of devoted light. Community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you're looking for the materials, you're looking for the podcast, the videos, the music downloads, a monthly physical postcard, ladies and gentlemen, there is not another Patreon at the caliber that this one is. Name another one that sends you stuff in the mail on a regular basis, that is sending you like these really beautiful sort of collectible postcards with very raw and insights from me, Leslie Tanner. So if you're interested in that, go ahead. The link is in the chat right now. I dropped it in there. Go ahead. Go ahead and ask anybody in there about the quality of the podcast, the quality of the materials, the quality of what's going on in there. Now let's go ahead and community of devoted light at patreon.com. Namaste. All right. We got that. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. And perfect. All right. We're having a perfect night. This is going wonderfully, and I'm loving the energy from you guys. I'm loving the energy from chat right now. I can tell tonight's going to be a special night. I can tell tonight's going to be a special night. So what do you say we get started, huh? Tonight, we're getting into products of the next level. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said at the top, we find ourselves amidst a sea, a torrent, a sort of flash flood this time of year of piss and shit. A flash flood of human excrement. You know, and we are, and I said it before, some of us, we're able to surf the torrents of human piss and shit this time of year. But some of us, ladies and gentlemen, we drown. We are abused. We are molested. We are raped. We are taken around the block by these torrents. You know, you might call them Black Friday sales. You might call them holiday discounts. Every square inch of the internet, it seems like, is geared to fondle, molest, and destroy our mind, body, and spirit. But here at Explorations, we acknowledge that. And while that can... Okay, quick Stone Monster communal vision. Piss babies crying and wailing over garbage. Namaste. I love that. I don't know what it means. Don't really exactly know what that means, but I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Namaste. Everybody welcome Sergeant Patton. Sergeant Patton, welcome to the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Great to have you. Namaste. Uh-oh. Namaste. Borealis Black with the sub. Borealis Black with the sub. Did someone say past the program gave me P Stigmata? Namaste. Now, did somebody let Michaela know about the P Stigmata? Because that is honestly tremendous stuff. If somebody's saying the program doesn't work, they have not watched more than 30 seconds. P Stigmata, name one other program that accomplishes that, let alone one of these dog shit Twitch streams that don't do anything, give you anything except a false sense of friendship and companionship and direction in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, these other Twitch streamers, they want to castrate you. They want to cut your dick off. They want to cut your balls off. They want to take everything from you. I am the only streamer who wants to give you that which you already have and deserve, which is the extent of your power. The power waiting to be let free. Namaste. Let's get it. Hypocryptomatic. Namaste. Pissin' shit is better than this crap jazz. Namaste. So what I'm hearing from Hypocryptomatic right now is that literally Jen, aka Hypocryptomatic, would rather be eating human poop and drinking pee in her mouth. If you can imagine her mouth, you know, sort of her lips wrapping around the circumference of a turd. Around, you know, around the, you'd think of it like a penis, but it's poop, and then her lips are wrapping around it. She's sucking them down like cheese dogs, and then she's got a glass of warm pee to swallow it down. Namaste. Stone Monster gifting 5 community subs. You're not seeking by me. Stone Monster 400 gifting 5 community subs. Bro, that is generous beyond generosity. That is something that truly sort of, I'm taken aback by that. Namaste to Stone Monster. Extremely generous for you. And thanks to Borealis Black for kicking off this little bit of Jazz Express. Phil Z74 with a perspective I can't wait to get into. Sounds like my butt after a fresh Brazil wax. So if you could imagine a morbidly obese man on his tummy, on that big old tummy, on a sort of that table, that massage Brazilian wax table, face down doing tummy time, and you got a worker spreading his cheeks, much like Moses parted the Red Sea, but imagine the brown hills of this of a poorly wiped a massive ass. Namaste, and then getting the Brazilian done on top of that. I love that. Happy Saturday. Namaste, everybody, and we're having a good night. It feels good. Brizzle legs, giving us a namaste, giving us a stick in that, a little stank on that namaste, because he's on a 15 stream streak. Wow. Phil Z74. 50 Phil Z74 with another communal vision coming up after that sort of graphic explanation of getting that Brazilian wax. But then he's following up saying, but it's also cute as hell. So if you could imagine a morbidly obese man getting in some tummy time, right? Getting a Brazilian wax on a poorly wiped ass, and then imagine this, right? Rip. You got there's a lot of hair, but there's also just human poop on the wax, and then he looks back. Imagine that guy looking back over his shoulder, looking back at it, as they say, looking back at it, and giving you a wink, and sort of putting a hand over his mouth, because he thinks it's cute. That's a little peek inside the mind. That's a little peek inside the mind of brother Phil Z74, getting off to a good start. Phil Z74 really pushing us out into that stratosphere tonight. Namaste, Zeal 2025 gifting out. Oh my God. Oh my God. 33 gifted subs from brother Zeal 2025. You know, sort of get behind the train of the Jazz Express and thrusting with the raw power of 33 gifted community subs. Zeal 2025. You know, these past couple streams, you've been going absolutely bananas. You've been going absolutely apeshit with it. Namaste, brother. Namaste to you. Wow. If you're receiving a gifted sub right now from Zeal, let me see you drop some namastes. Let me see you drop some thank yous, some beautiful little somethings or another in that chat. Wow. Yes, hypocryptomatic, off the gay train, meow. So listen, if you're trying to get a peek inside the mind of the mentally ill spirit of hypocryptomatic, just look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. I'm ready to get off the gay train. So jazz inspires. See, this is really beneficial, though, ultimately. If you could imagine for a moment Jen by herself in front of her computer, listening to the jazz, the gift of jazz. Thank you, Mormons. More on that later. But the gift of jazz coming through her screen, and she is inundated. She is mentally and spiritually overrun by gay thoughts. Namaste, hypocryptomatic. Blessings and namaste to you. Ex-Catholic, inspired to be gay by jazz and the gift of the majesty of jazz. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Mormons. Yes. Namaste, guys. It's beautiful night tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. If anybody's curious, Hype Train slowly pulling into that station. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Give yourself some namaste. That was a beautiful way to get us started tonight, huh? Beautiful way to get us started. Let's open up the damn lines, huh? Open up the gosh damn lines. I am opening up the line 773-974-9585. 773-974-9585. Tonight we are exploring products of the next level. Products of the next level. Here we go. Have you discovered anything over the past couple days, any deals, discounts, and sales that we should keep a lookout that might aid our journey to the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations? Or maybe you have a question. You know, Leslie, I've got a little wish list full of products that I'm unsure whether that product will get me to the next level. Am I thinking about it correctly? Am I thinking about the products correctly? The next level correctly? Well, give me a call. 773-974-9585. Turn the chat and bit menus on. Nope. It's in the about section, and you can always hit exclamation point cheer. It'll show up in chat. There are some changes happening over here. There's some technological, some deep, profound developments in the program, technologically and spiritually speaking, that is going to make it difficult to keep the bit commands on the screen. I know. No, this is not piss. My piss looks like this half the time, but this is not piss. This is a mixture of Celsius powder and Skittles powder. $6,000 bits to terminate by poll. It opens up a poll in chat, and we vote. That's the 6,000 bits to terminate by poll. All right, we got our first caller lined up for the night. Let's go ahead and bring him on, huh? What the fuck is going on?
You are connected as the host. Welcome,
there we go.
host.
What is going
you
on?
You are now
that
in
was
the host
confusing.
room and can manage your callers from the call-in studio web interface.
No shit. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hey, Big L, it's me, Jen.
Jen, welcome on in. How you doing tonight, Jen?
I'm okay.
You're okay, but you also sound a little exasperated. What's going on over there? What are you up to right now in this moment?
In this moment, to be honest with you, Les, Ruby, the stupid-ass dog, gross. They fucking poop and pee. They just are disgusting creatures. Just try to eat David. So I'm not really happy right now. My fucking blood is pumping through my body way too fast. I don't know what people call that, but I am mad, I think. I'm mad. I just tried to strangle her a little bit.
You just tried to strangle a dog?
Just a little bit. No, with her own collar. Not my hands.
But with her collar, so she attacked David. This dog attacked David, and you tried to, and you started strangling her with her.
So what I did
collar.
was I picked her up by the collar, and I made her look me in the eyes, and I strangled her to the next room.
Beautiful, beautiful. Love that. Nindy New, the quick communal vision. Can't wait to get into this perspective. And Nindy New says, hey, Jen, what creams did you buy for Black Friday to clean up that puss?
What the frick? Okay. Okay, I don't even, here's the thing. You know what? I don't do Black Friday sales because, to be honest with you, if you have a good eye for friggin' saving money, you know when your super lotion and soap and stuff like that goes on sale. Guess what, Les?
What's up?
I got a secret.
What's the secret, Jenny?
Hold on, can I ask you something?
Please.
How was your Thanksgiving, bud?
It was all right. Just kind of mainly, I sort of kicked around. I have a very specific meditative practice that I do on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I get up to. I have a very it takes a long time to describe, but suffice it to say that it is very uncomfortable.
Okay. Did you see humans, or did the meditative practice take all day?
Yes.
All day.
Yep.
Very uncomfortable. But you're doing the work.
Jenny.
I've got a surprise.
All right, what's a surprise, sweetheart? Talk to me about it.
He's got two thumbs and tried to steal away my new boyfriend and is gay.
Well, first of all, who's your boyfriend, and who? I don't. There's so many things going on. I don't know is the answer ultimately, though.
Okay.
Who has two thumbs and tried to fuck your boyfriend?
And it's definitely gay.
A homosexual. So so there's somewhere in your world there is floating around.
There might be
a committed homosexual. That
it might be, a 75%er at this point, I would say.
Okay, so we've got a committed outwardly expressed homosexual, and they're trying to fuck your boyfriend. So I don't know who this person. That could be a lot of people. Phil Z74. I have a friend, ironically named Jen. She has an obsession about looking at naked Ken dolls, and she looks at me, and it freaks me out.
Okay, no, I don't do that. Leslie, you know that. You know that I don't do that. Who said that?
That was Phil Z74.
Oh, Christ. He's one of my best friends. And I definitely, I don't know if if I talked about it once, I don't know. Hey, Les.
Yep.
Can you just hold on one second?
Can you ask him what he made? Caller.
I have a caller on the line. Would you just hold on?
Sure.
Mr. Tanner.
Yes.
What may I call you?
Brother, you call me. I mean, Mr. Tanner, Leslie. Let's just discover how you relate to me, and we go with that. Well, Leslie's fine though, because that's my first name.
Leslie, you may call me Sebastian.
Sebastian, look who it is, brother. Our first successful
holidays.
Our first successful conversion therapy. Jen definitely complained to me in private that Ken dolls didn't have dongs, and by dongs he means penises. So, Jen, is there any accuracy to that?
Do you wish a panel? I mean, it was appropriate for small girls to play with. You know, there was a panel. That's what my parents refer to it.
Clear your throat.
Sorry, I might be gagging on calm. I don't know.
So Sebastian, you know, I would like to remind everybody about our, you know, I think the very first time we talked to you might have been, was it the first time that we did sort of gay conversion therapy on you?
Yes, and that was 2023.
Yep.
I think it was like 2021, and you cried quite a bit. You cried.
2020. No.
Yeah, it was like an exorcism to try to get you to be gay.
That's
Yep. So. Yeah. So officially, the 10-year relationship is over because Virginia, the girlfriend.
Sebastian, I'm not going to listen to this bullshit. I swear to Christ.
So she left me for a
Phil C74 Communal Vision. Hey, Sebastian, how happy did it make you that your dog ate Jenny's face?
Well, that's a complicated discussion because actually, she considers Mr. Wilson her dog too. He ate my face as well. Okay, but not nearly as bad as her.
You got your eyeball. Okay, tell Leslie about how far you've come with your gay.
So then, you know, the 10-year relationship's over, and then much prettier girl hung out with her for that.
They know that she peed on a fucking extension cord and you got electrocuted. They know that.
This girl, the one that electrocuted me, because she peed on the extension cord. Yeah. Yeah, so like I fucked her like twice, and then that didn't work out. So, I mean, 10 years with one girl, 3 months with another one. And then I think I'm back to maybe thinking about men. And I, so this one, Miss Sabrina, Jenny, she had this very handsome Jimmy. And
what was that word?
I'm trying to steal him from her.
Okay.
So, I mean, your conversion maybe wasn't all to waste. Maybe you were right.
Let's listen. So are you going on public record on the internet? Remember, this is the internet. It'll last forever.
In front of God.
Essentially, as close to God as any of us will get on the internet. That the conversion therapy worked.
Don't look at me. It's your rodeo.
Well, now we're fighting over the same man.
Answer Leslie.
I'm not.
Are you gay?
I'm not going to say that the.
Are you gay?
Listen, let's have. How about this? Instead of the sort of identity and saying, you know, the adding being to it, I am this or I am that. How about this? Have we allowed you to confront and sort of resonate with a certain amount of gayness?
That's program worked.
I don't know. I think it's a little. I haven't. Well, I haven't hit the sheets with a male yet.
Does the program work?
To be determined, I guess.
Real quick communal vision. Phil Z74, I'm thinking Mabes you want to just hang out and watch Small Wonder with Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you talking about, Phil?
I love the Golden Girls. I've seen every episode.
Everybody knows that.
That's right.
You know what, Les? I feel like I wasted your time.
No, you didn't. No, I wanted to talk spicy more than you did.
That could never be true.
Well, listen, as a not necessarily gay man who wants to fuck other men, Sebastian, do you have any tips on products of the next level for us to look out for this holiday season?
Well, listen, I'm the
It's the holiday season. And whoop-dee-doo. Victory dark. What the frick is wrong with you, brother?
So this one next to me on the sofa, she might be fighting attention to this gentleman, but she, you know what she did?
Okay, so
she angrily called a Chinese restaurant.
That's not what he asked you.
You want to talk about CVS? What happened there?
All right, Leslie. We tried.
Listen, if you get a good head of steam later on in the night, don't be afraid to call back. All right, Jenny?
You know, brother. Yes.
Can I call back?
Shut up. I love you, bud.
What if I call back from my
Shut up. Namaste.
Namaste. (773-974-9585). Products of the next level. What products will aid each of our journeys to unlock the true power within? The power of the next level. Phil Z74, terminate bipolar's no caller right now. But this will... I don't even know. This hasn't happened yet, so I'm not exactly sure what to do. Vote. Guys, we need some votes, because whatever we do with this will have some effect on something. I don't know what yet, but we will discover that together. Can you store that? Yeah. But it's got to be, well, the thing is, like, it's got to be up to everybody. You don't get to, like, then take, well, I guess you could, because you did spend, yeah, you bought it. You bought the will. You consulted, and you bought the wrath. So let's see. Was there a wrath? Yes. So, Phil, it's up to you. You got one in the old in the holster. Yep, I sure do like cats. I took care of a dude who shot himself and lived, but was still handsome. Yep, I sure do like cats. I think your job is turning into sort of a dating app, it sounds like. Your job, taking care of people who are a direct threat to themselves and others, it sounds like when you share these things, there is a non-zero, like, sort of a fragrance of arousal to your sharing these things. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one who feels that. Ladies and gentlemen, can I see some ones in chat if you feel that about Michaela's communal visions? Can I see some ones if you feel this sort of like, yeah, I had to wipe a guy's ass while he punched me in the head and said like every slur he could think of, and there's a little bit of like, I could fix him or something. Maybe not even necessarily I could fix him, but just like a, I don't know. I think it's very exciting. I think you should listen to it. You know, speak of the devil, let's go ahead and get our next caller in. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Michaela.
Michaela, how you doing?
I'm good. I just got home a little while ago.
Yeah, well, where are you up to tonight?
My brother is going back home, and so we got some takeout, and we enjoyed that. And then, I unpacked a computer that my other brother sent me.
Hey, a new computer?
Not new to me, or new to me, but not new to him. It's pretty good. He's like, hey, do you want this old computer? And I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, you just gotta pay for shipping. And I was like, great. And then he texts me and he's like,
you gotta
okay,
pay for shipping. Wow, he kind of. All right.
Well,
all right.
Yeah, he said shipping was $400, and I was like, what?
Where does he live?
Boston.
Okay. How much is the computer worth?
Like a couple grand.
Okay. All right, right on. Real quick, communal vision from Hypocryptomatic. Caller, congrats on your stable job and no fear of dementia vomit. That's from Hypocryptomatic.
I do have a little bit of fear of vomit specifically. It's just like, that's one thing that messes me up a little bit. I have some childhood stuff related to that.
Childhood stuff. I'd love to hear about that sometime. Communal vision. Phil Z74. New to me. Sounds like my gay uncle. Any response?
You're going to have to rework that one. I'm sure it'd be really funny in a different context.
I mean, Phil, that's pretty much the best you can hope for like half of the things that you share. So I would just take the W if I were you. Now, okay, Michaela. So it sounds like you okay, so you unpacked the computer. Have you set it up yet? Have you started messing around with it yet?
I just got it out. My brother's going to have to show me how to assemble the pieces together. And I did buy, this was a Black Friday deal, by the way. Wink, wink. I bought a new PSU because the old one was busted. So I had to buy my own new PSU.
And you just have been straight up terminated. Namaste. Terminated by Framweard saying, quote, I hate women. Framweard terminating Michaela, who is a woman, with the phrase, I hate women. Namaste. All right. All right, we got another caller, so just go ahead and bring on the next caller of the night. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. Tonight we're exploring products of the next level, products that can aid in our journey in unlocking our true power. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, I'm Pox Collins.
Pox, good to hear from you, Pox. I'm glad you could get in tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Now,
how's it going?
Oh, I'm Pox. I'm on Cloud 9. I'm having a great night. Great night.
Good. I got here a little late. Sorry.
No worries, Pox. Talk to me. So, Pox, today we're talking about the products of the next level. So, it's that time of year. We're seeing sales, Black Friday sales. We're seeing holiday discounts, this, that, and the other. Can you talk to me right now about a product in your life that has aided your work here at Explorations?
Well, what's really funny is I got this really great deal on a laptop for Black Friday. But the thing is I don't need anyone to show me how to hook it up, because I'm a man. But anyway, let's see. Gosh, products. You know what I use? Canva.
You use Canva?
Yeah, the Canva, where you make the pictures, you make
talk to me
cards,
about how this. Yeah, I kind of know, guys. Have you heard of this Canva business? Talk to me. How does this unlock your power of the next level? Talk to me about that.
One thing it's done is it's broadened my horizons in many ways, because not only can I make PowerPoint presentations, basically for free. I can do Photoshop stuff. You could do it. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Unfortunately, there's AI in there, but I don't use the AI in that. I don't trust it. I know you're not a big fan of it either.
Actually, I'm all in on it. I love it.
Oh, that's right. You are all in on it. Yeah. I do use the AI. I was only lying. But no, it's broadened my horizons, because, I like to, I do have a significant other, and I do like to make them cards and gifts and, little cutesy things, because it's free. And you can just make these little things and put them up on Pinterest if you have one of those. I don't have one of those. But one thing it taught me, and this was something that here I am, I'm well into my life. And it wasn't until recently I was making a collage for my wife. My wife loves collages. She loves tapestries. She loves all kinds of stuff like that. And so I was making a collage, and I was looking for different pictures, and I was using Reddit and different things like that to find the pictures. And you know what I learned?
What did you learn?
I learned I learned that in the world of pornography, that MMF is different from an MFM. Did you know that?
Yeah, can you go ahead and spell that out? I know what you're talking about. I'm tracking, but go ahead and spell that out in as much detail as you can to our chat right now.
Sure, right. So that's a very popular category in women's erotic literature these days, is two men and a woman. And so me just being a cisgendered, regular old guy from where I'm from.
Normal guy.
I would say pretty average normal guy. Yeah.
Right. Not trans, not gay, not any of the other weird ones. You're just a normal guy.
No, I mean, again, and I'm not on any kind of medication.
White penis and white vagina, and that you call it a day.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Clock out at the mill.
You got it.
Hypocryptic
so anyway, before
invoke the terminate by poll, ladies and gentlemen in chat. Do you want to terminate just a normal cis white man with a white penis looking for white vagina? It's up to you. You can do that right now. Or do you feel sort of kinship with his plight and you want to hear more in the rest of this call? You can decide his fate.
I have a secret to unlock. They don't know the difference between MFM and MMF.
Yeah, hold on to it. Hold on to it, because they might be really excited to learn.
I'm not saying a fucking word.
Yeah,
I'm not saying a fucking word.
You lock that up.
I'm not even looking at the fucking screen, man. That's angry.
Let's see here. All right, couple seconds left.
Oh, looks pretty.
You have been spared.
Okay. Woo.
12 to 10. So, yeah, 12 to 10. So it was a little bit close, but not very many people participated. Yeah. These things don't really probably work on mobile, so. It
would have been 13 because I would have voted too. I didn't even vote. I was so
interesting.
But so here we go. I mean, I'm not watching. I'm living this thing.
Right.
And also, it kind of has a delay. So I don't want to deal with a delay.
So anyway, talk to us. So MFM, we get it. Now talk to me about MSM.
Right. So MFM means it's two men servicing a woman.
Right.
And basically,
we're talking about sexual intercourse. We're talking about eating pussy, licking the labia and the butthole, sucking on feet, having just normal penetrative sex, playing with the breasts, maybe batting them around, maybe flicking them a little bit. Yeah. Doing neck stuff, shaving her head.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
On the pile of coats. At the party,
Yeah, letting her pee on you while you're on the coats, peeing on her while she's on the coats, wearing the wet coats, doing a little fashion show, uploading the pictures to Facebook, and people at the party don't know that there's a fashion show happening, and then they end up seeing it, being like, hey, what's going on? Why does my coat look so wet? They go into the room. Why does it smell like pee in here? And you're naked and smiling.
Or if you spend too long trying to find a collage, you find out that Roger gets involved with Stan and Francine Smith from American Dad, and you're like, whoa, I just forgot there was even an alien on that show. And then, next thing you know, Roger's in there.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember Roger? Remember Roger the alien?
No idea. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I've never seen American Dad.
It's not good, but I remember it, yeah.
Well, okay, so we got a pretty clear idea of MMF, male, female.
Yeah.
Talk to me now about the other thing that you discovered, though.
Well, no, the MMF is two men that are going to touch each other. It's a bi situation.
Right.
Right, yes, that's MMF. And
I get that.
Never the twain shall meet. I thought I already said it. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm just excited. I'm enthusiastic. Don't misread. Yeah. I'm not trying to usher you. I'm celebrating you. Continue.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I learned something.
So wait, what does MSM mean? What did you say that one yet?
Oh, no, I didn't say that one. I guess that's just like good old-fashioned couple swapping, right?
So we're talking about swapping.
Did you say MFMF?
No. Well, remember you started off the call saying I learned the difference between MMF and I believe it was MSM.
Yeah. I feel like I really feel like I've said this, right, Chad?
You did not. I do not believe that you said the MSM one, or I wasn't listening.
Did I say S? Did I say S? No, I meant F.
What was the second one? What was the MFM, and then there was the second one. What was it?
Oh, you keep mixing. You keep going back and forth with which one was first. So either way you go, I had an MMF one, and then I learned also. But honestly, I just thought if you threw those three letters together in any order, it just meant, hey, we're going for it or whatever. And then I found out like, no. MFM means never the twain shall meet, and then the streams shall not cross.
Oh, so MMF is bi, and MFM is just two friends.
Yeah, two straight guys, quote unquote straight guys.
Right. I see what you're saying. Okay, so if you're looking to masturbate to like a specific kind of pornography, what you're saying is that the order of the letters in this abbreviation really count for something.
Yeah. You don't just throw those around. Don't throw them around.
Okay, interesting. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. Sorry if I built that up to be too much.
Well, listen, Pox, I think this is beautiful. So in terms of products, products of the next level, would you say that pornography gets you there?
No, Canva.
Have you tried to make pornography on Canva?
No.
Will they let you do that?
No, I made a funny collage for my wife. But that's as far as it went, Leslie.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. Appreciate the call. Namaste, Pox.
Namaste.
Hypercryptomatic, thank you so much for that bit. I wish his voice cracks like my grandpappy's. I wish it would crack like his neck did after 15 years in that darn pine box. Hypercryptomatic, what did that mean? Did your grandfather break his own neck in the coffin? Or is that what you're saying? Wow. (773-974-9585). 773-974-9585. All right, let's bring in our next caller. Caller, welcome back to Explorations. It's me, Leslie. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
There she is. Michaela's back. So welcome back, Michaela. You were terminated by Fram Weard with a very open declaration of hating women. Any feelings about that?
I don't really care about Fram's opinion of women.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. All right. So you want to pick back up? You got the computer and your brother charged you $400 for shipping?
Yes, and I had to get a new PSU as well. And when I went to buy it, it was like on sale, and I did a bunch of research and stuff. And it was like giving me all the specs, and it just looked like a foreign language because I knew nothing about computers. So just crossing my fingers and hoping that it works. But what do you think are some ways I could reach the next level with this better computer, Leslie? Any ideas?
How can we use a computer? Now listen, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, you cannot ask a bigger, more difficult question in some ways than what Michaela is posing right now. So this really speaks to her power within the program. So listen very closely, chat. Michaela just asked, listen closely, open those ears. Michaela asked, how can I best use my computer to unlock the power of the next level? How
saying installing.
Can Michaela use her new computer that her brother made her pay shipping for, weirdly, to unlock the power of the next level? What does your brother do for a living?
He helps build robots and stuff.
He builds robots?
Yeah.
Like in what
like, I don't want to give too many specifics away because I don't want to like, but just he's very smart. Both of my brothers are very smart.
Oh, he's like an engineer or something.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's making okay money.
I guess. I mean, he's moving from Boston to somewhere else.
Did he go to school in Boston?
No, he went to good old A&M.
Okay, so went to A&M for some kind of robotics thing. But if he's building robots, that's not exactly that's not exactly someone. I'm trying to think of who makes. It's not exactly flipping burgers, right? You're making some kind of money to be able to do that.
Yeah, he's never said how much. But living in Boston is very expensive. And, student loans, so.
Sure, okay.
But,
well, okay, so what was that?
The
Sorry?
PC was free otherwise.
Continue?
The PC was free otherwise. Other than shipping, it was free. So, is that like a good deal, or? I just don't understand why it costs $200.
I mean, probably because it's so heavy. To get to the next level, you have to ship the computer to the guru for free. Deny yourself Mac.
Oh, so now I have to ship it from Texas to Chicago.
Yes.
I gotta repack
I mean, that's not a. I mean, Michaela, if you. I mean, are you ready to hear the most direct thing that you could do?
Yeah.
Well, I can think of 3 things off the top of my head right now. You ready?
Okay, let me get a pen.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. First thing, yes, like Stone Monster 400 said, send me the computer and do not use the computer. Just send it to me and pay for the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing you can do, after you do that, do a PayPal or Venmo request for $800 from your brother. $400 shipping to you, $400 shipping to me.
Right.
$800 total. So, and I would say between those two things are going to set your entire life on a completely different path. Completely different path.
I think the different path is just that he'll resent me. And like our relationship will be a little worse.
Listen, he's already playing these weird little power plays with you already.
It's not really a power play. I genuinely just think it was miscommunication. I think maybe he thought I understood how much it was going to cost, and then I didn't.
Well, I think well, no, he's walking you like a dog. Listen, he's got. Are you younger or older?
Younger.
Okay, so you got an older brother sending a sort of a computer to his mentally ill little sister, and wants you to chalk up like several $100s as like part of a gift, and then you still have to be thankful.
Well, for shipping, we agree on shipping, but I just didn't think if I knew it was going to be that much, I would not have said yes.
That's what I'm saying. This is a power move.
Yeah.
This is something that I've seen people go to small claims court for less.
I don't have the time or money for that though.
I don't know. I know somebody that would you do like a Judge Joe Brown kind of thing?
That could be fun. Could you be my lawyer? Is that one of your things?
You gotta like technically represent yourself on those shows. I can be in the courtroom. I can be supportive the entire way.
you know what you could do? You could try to be on his side. You can try to, make it look like I'm the insane person.
Well, I just think you should. I think in order, a really important aspect of the next level is seeking out conflict, right? Is just, or honestly, when the conflict comes to you, just acknowledging it and accepting it. And right now, you are, you're immersed in a conflict right now. Your older brother just fucked you. And he wants you to be thankful. He wants to be the good guy, right?
You said that I should get conflict. I should go to conflict.
I mean, the conflict's at your doorstep. Your mind, when you said, "Oh no, it's my fault," I had a misunderstanding. You feel the heat of the conflict, and you're kind of you're accommodating it. You're sort of contorting to it. But you need to let the thrust of this fucking hit you in the forehead, is what I'm saying.
There's a lot of room up there.
That's what I'm saying. Let it get all over that big ass forehead of yours. Lawyer, what do we got in chat going on? Why Guru Sweater doing crazy stuff? That's not really have anything to do with what we're discussing. Thank you, Logan. And I'm gonna lie and tell him face the music. Michaela says Tuvi. That's a good one. I'm gonna make my family pay me for the shipping of all their gifts this year. Maybe he's onto something. That's from Not Mish. Do you see what she did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my whole family pay me for shipping for their gifts.
I mean, would it be $400?
Pepperoncini invoking terminate by poll with the message, "Sorry I'm late, what did I miss?" Guys, you get to choose whether to terminate Michaela here. Young lioness Michaela getting absolutely fucked by her brother in a very manipulative way.
Why do you gotta say it like that? It's kind of weird, man.
I don't mean ancestrally, like having intercourse with you. I just mean like, being disrespectful.
You could have just said that then,
Yeah, I could have, but does that really capture the emotional impact of what's going on? As a therapist, I say no.
How often do you use that terminology? Is there like a sliding scale as to what you think is the most effective means of saying things to your clients?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they need what I'm doing right now is I'm embodying the emotions that you won't allow yourself to experience. Pepper and Shaney, real quick. And they voted to terminate you. Namaste.
Goodbye.
Wow, she's having a rough night. Rough night for Michaela. Two termies by poll. Yeah, rough stuff. So what I was doing, just to kind of finish that thought with Michaela, is like I'm making a bigger deal out of her emotions because she is not making a big enough deal out of her emotions, right? She is sort of she is. Let's see, I gotta update this real quick. Chino updated the queue, or updated the screener. But anyway, as a therapist, when you see somebody dissociated from their own feelings, dissociated from their own body and mind, they're dissociated from their power. There's much power in the anger. There's power that, this brother looks down on her little sister, thinking like, oh, here's my mentally ill little sister. I'm going to throw her a bone, but I'm going to do it in such a way that it actually inconveniences her, ultimately, and then I'm going to make her have to be thankful for it. So I'm going to make her eat shit. I'm going to make her be thankful for it. Make her feel like a bad person for even feeling conflicted about it. I think we're getting a little bit of insight into the family dynamic right there. Michaela, you have much power to be expressed. I'm very excited for you, to put it mildly. You know, I'm very excited for your future. You've got paths to the next level everywhere you turn, Michaela. Namaste. All right. What do we got next? We've got all right, let's get this next caller in. Caller, welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Jesus Christ.
What's going on, Jenny?
Oh, hey, Les. Sebastian, I don't give two fucks. Like, it's disgusting, dude. Yeah, dog, it is poop. Put that over here. Get out of my way. I can't stand this. I can't stand it. Leslie? I wanted to talk about the topic.
Products of the next level. Jenny, what kind of products have helped you become more powerful here in the most effective personal power program in the country?
Yeah, absolutely. Hot tip, you definitely, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna fucking throw the fuck up! Any lotion that has olive oil in it is good. Ugh. That, I'm sorry. There's an olive oil lotion that's nice that helps everybody's skin feel good. Oh, Leslie, I think I might be lying to you again.
What do you mean?
I think I'm not happy. I think I'm not happy right now. Anyway, everybody wants an inside pair of slippers and an outside pair of slippers, right? So there's this great pair on Amazon. It's like Piss City.
Pepperoncini with a 15-stream streak with a message. Sebastian is back and he only loves two things. Getting butt fucked up the ass. I was trying really hard. I was trying to prepare myself. Getting butt fucked up the ass by men. And watching Young Sheldon. Surprisingly, both of these things are better on poppers.
He definitely does poppers and watches Young Sheldon. Who watches that? I have no problem with his life choices and this and that, but the Young Sheldon thing, man. Let's put it this way. He's put me... Okay, you know what, Leslie? Can we get down to the brass tacks here?
Yes.
To be honest, he's driving me so crazy that right now, like, Ruby just shit and piss all over the room, and he ran to clean it up. That's how mad I am. Like, gross. And he's like, I've got it. Okay.
So
what about you do?
I don't understand what's going on. Piss and shit where?
On my friggin' bedroom rug. Because, well, remember when Ruby tried to eat David? She was locked up.
Right.
And then
that was recently, right?
She peed and peed on it. You know, both P words. And it smells like shit in here. I think it's in my mouth.
There's pee in your mouth?
No, poop. I think it's really...
You have dog shit in your mouth right now, Jenny?
Poop particles. It's poop particles.
Wow, okay.
I'm going to throw up.
And so how long have you... So it's been a little bit since you hung out with Sebastian, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And how long...
You know why?
How many hours into the hang of, how many hours after his initial return did it take for there to be poop in your mouth?
Good question. maybe like 11 hours. That's not bad. I don't think I can breathe. I'm having an asthma attack. Or it could be my heart. Or it's... Oh, yeah, my severe anxiety disorder. Oh, God, it smells like shit. Anyway, Les, I just wanted to talk to you about the holidays and shopping for your loved ones. Oh, my God, the door's closed.
So, okay, so lotion with olive oil in it? Anything else?
Yeah. There's it's a really nice gift if you give somebody the beads that you can put in your washing machine. It's just like a quick, easy one that people don't treat themselves to that makes your wash smell better.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, those beads.
Yeah. Ugh. Fuck ass. It's so gross, Les. How can poop smell that bad when it wasn't diarrhea? A handwritten note. And not being around them. Not being around loved ones. Period. Leslie, I gotta go.
All right, we'll be seeing you, Jenny.
All right, love you, bud. Bye.
Namaste. Love you too. Bye. Namaste.
Namaste.
Well, guys, on that note, I'm going to go relieve myself. It's that pee-pee time. Blessings and namaste to all explorers tonight as we explore products of the next level here on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country. And tonight, what products allow us to further unlock and unleash the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations? What products? I'd love to hear from more of you, but first I got to relieve myself. Namaste, everybody. I'll be right back with our second half of Explorations with Leslie Tanner.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. He said that at the beginning, there was something about the rhythm of separating the days with sleep that gave a sense of optimistic confidence, however small, that whatever was left as incomplete or outright failing today might not be tomorrow. Always a day wholly separate from right now. After insomnia became a part of his life, there was a shift in his thinking about tomorrow. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints, such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country. Here at Explorations, we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the true power coursing through your veins. A power that you've spent your whole life afraid of, ultimately. But with the tools, the simple yet profound tools that I offer through this program, extremely affordable program, that this is how you can tap into that ancient universal sort of source power as it is discussed in many spheres. Socially speaking, a source power, you might think of it like that. Something that is inside of you that is natural, that is yearning to be set free, that you actually impede yourself from accessing and expressing. Here at Explorations, though, ladies and gentlemen, we gear ourselves, every stream, every video, and every podcast, we gear ourselves to unlock and unleash this power. The power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations. And that was a couple words about my community of devoted light. My community of devoted light at patreon.com is my inner circle. The smaller group within this larger community that we have here, with which I express my innermost, most fragile thoughts, the seedlings of the program to come. There's exclusive videos within this community, podcasts, music downloads. I send a monthly postcard to all members of the community of Devoted Light. And you too can join this community just for a couple dollars a month. I'm making all this available to all of you. Namaste. And real quick, communal vision from Fram Weard. Whatever happened to those gun autists? Oh yeah, that was fun on Instagram. We met. So I had the pleasure of making the acquaintance of some dudes that are super autistic about guns on Instagram, and they're awesome. They're funny. They're funny, fun, good guys. They're massive fans of the program. Massive fans of the program here. And you know, honestly, we should get them on here, huh? We should get them on Twitch.tv. DJ King, yeah, I should offer it on the website, right? I should offer the music on the website. Add it to the fucking list. But the way it's set up right now, you can download this song once you get into the Patreon, the community of Devoted Light. Pepperoncini with a psychic emergency. Everyone please hold.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Pepperoncini to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 all-time stamps for Kim Wexler's beat in Better Call Saul Season 1 Episode 5. 1749 Season 2 Episode 130. 37 Season 2 Episode 2 Date. 00 Season 2 Episode 337. 22 Season 2 Episode 6 to 5. 06 and 42 to 47 Season 3 Episode 313. 47 Season 3 Episode 6 to 9. 00 Season 5 Episode 7 to 0. 08 and 1810 Season 5 Episode 8. 750 Season 5 Episode 9. 220 Season 6 Episode 417. 13 Season 6 Episode 5 to 4. 00 and 530 and 29 to 41 Season 6 Episode 712. 54. Repeat. Cheer 400 all-time stamps for Kim Wexler's beat in Better Call Saul Season 1 Episode 5. 1749 Season 2 Episode 130. 37 Season 2 Episode 2 Date. 00 Season 2 Episode 337. 22 Season 2 Episode 6 to 5. 06 and 42 to 47 Season 3 Episode 313. 47 Season 3 Episode 6 to 9. 00 Season 5 Episode 7 to 0. 08 and 1810 Season 5 Episode 8. 750 Season 5 Episode 9. 220 Season 6 Episode 417. 13 Season 6 Episode 5 to 4. 00 and 530 and 29 to 41 Season 6 Episode 712. 54. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much, Pepperoncini, for the time codes of all of Kim Wexler's feat in Better Call Saul. Namaste. Appreciate it. And the raise to the level of an emergency, no less. Namaste to you. I really genuinely appreciate that. Namaste. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here on Explorations, we are exploring products of the next level. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are taking a look at, what products that we use in our everyday lives that put us in the best position to access our true power. Now, I'm always on the hunt for some products that I can offer to you all, that I can use in my life. I love a good product. I think the product it's just such a tremendous sort of oh my goodness. Namaste, Nicole Belafonte. Y'all, we have been raided. Boots down. Nicole Belafonte's group of serving cunt or something like that. Namaste, Nicole Belafonte. Boots down, serving auntie with Nicole Belafonte's raid. Namaste, Nicole, and namaste, raiders. How are we doing? How are we doing tonight? Namaste. Slaying Boots, Nicole Belafonte, and the gang slaying boots and serving tea tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Boots down, it's cunt tea time on Explorations with Nicole Belafonte. Serving cunt and eating boots, sipping the tea with cunt whores. Nicole Belafonte serving whore. Nicole Belafonte and the Gal Goot guy. Boots down, whores. Namaste, Raiders. Welcome on into Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Great to have you guys on board. Great to have that energy in here. How are we doing, though? And you do need to know about that. Communal vision real quick from Fram Weard. Pussy juice. Sipping on pussy juice. Houston, we are sipping on pussy juice on Explorations with Nicole Belafonte. Namaste. It's the first night back, so we put it to a vote, and the people wanted to come pay you a visit. Namaste. Well, guys, I am so honored to have you guys coming in here like that. Namaste, Nicole. Namaste, Gal Goot guy. And namaste to the Raiders. Real quick, though, talk to me right now about the quality of that stream. What was that vibe like at the end? Lord knows you're probably listening to some really tremendous jazz records. Nicole, what were you getting into? That's a lot of red hot energy. I got a lot of red hot energy. I do. I do. You know, when I hit that start stream button, I got the energy. I'm ready to express it. I got that energy. I have an inexhaustible reservoir of universal energy waiting to be expressed. And this, you know, beautifully offers me an outlet for that through this program. What was Slay the House, Boots Down, Houston, I'm Deceased. Houston, I'm on Horror Planet with these frothing, moist whores. With Boots drinking a disgusting pussy tea with whores and Boots. Cunt Boots. Houston, I'm dropping the spaceship down on T Island to suck dick on Houston Boots Island. What was the last? Nicole, what was the? What was the last album that you guys got into though? Houston, I have a gift code to Lowe's.com with all of my frothing whores ready to serve tea in the lumber section, sucking on the lumber as if it's cock at Lowe's.com. So digitally speaking, we're streaming a browser and a Discord voice channel. Yeah. Everybody welcome Dangerous Jalen. Blessings and namaste. A 1920s record. Who was the artist? Who is the artist, Nicole? Nice to meet you, Jalen. Welcome on into the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's fantastic to have your energy here tonight, Jalen. Thank you for joining us in a sort of formal way. Everybody get some namaste in chat going right now for Dangerous Jalen. Dangerous Jalen. Oh, Bill Murray, you said it. You said it. You said it. I'm not going to apologize to you. You know better than to expect an apology from me for that. But Bill Murray, interesting. What kind of music is Bill Murray? I'm unfamiliar with Bill Murray. Yeah, not me. Listen, if you got a problem with how I conduct and interact with chat and conduct the most effective personal power program in the country, maybe you should have your own program. How about that? How about that? Maybe you should get your own program if that's something that you feel is necessary. But last time I checked, I've got the most effective personal power program, not just on Twitch.tv. All these other streamers, as entertaining as they may be, do not offer what I offer here. Namaste. You are swell. He did anti-prohibition music. Oh, so like a fun cut in the rug kind of business. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. That's super nice. Tugboat. Holy shit. Tugboat Paul gifting 10 community subs here on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. That kind of generosity, ladies and gentlemen, that kind of generosity is off the charts. I can hardly believe it. Tugboat Paul, namaste. Guys, if you just got a gifted sub from Tugboat, let me see some namastes in chat for Tugboat Paul. Tugboat Paul, toot toot from Tugboat Paul. Blessings and namaste. 10 community subs, brother. Very generous. I bow to your generosity. Namaste to you. Extremely generous of you. Extremely generous of you. No, but you can't hold it against him. He knows what value looks like. He knows what an investment looks like. When you throw bits, when you throw subs at something like this, it is an investment in spreading the light of the most effective personal power program in the country. It is an understanding that this world has an exploration-sized hole in it. And explorations does not serve to fill holes, as we understand that, as we know that, as anyone who's been here for any moment, for any stretch of time understands that we are not here to fill the hole. We are not here to complete. We are not here to join. We are here to illuminate the separation, illuminate the depth and breadth of that hole. Because only by doing that can we tap in to that power that we speak about, that power of the next level. And tonight we're getting into products of the next level. Will it fill the hole? No. But can a product bring some awareness to the hole that is inside of us? Yes, it can. Communal vision coming in from the Galgoo guy. Tanner has the most effective personal power program because his mentor, David Koresh, is no longer with us, but he's smiling up with pride from hell. Listen, I know, people like to, Galgoo guy, I'm going to take this in good faith. A lot of people, Galgoo guy knows what we do here. He's been around, he gets the program, he understands how serious we are about this stuff. Some people like to joke around about the David Koresh stuff. They like to make some goofs, some gaffes. They like to say, "Oh, Leslie, is like that guy that the ATF killed with like 80 of his followers. He was having sex with people's wives. He was fucking kids in the compound." Listen, I've never had sex with children, and I will never have sex with children. But will we have a compound? Yes. Will it most likely end in a really remarkable tragedy? Yes. Will having sex with children be a part of that? No, it won't. But Lord knows, we will wreak some very serious havoc in our compound that is to come. Namaste. But David Koresh, the thing about David Koresh, and thank you for bringing up the Galgoo guy. The thing about David Koresh that I love this opportunity. I can really get into it, because people make that comparison. For sometimes they joke, sometimes they want to detract from the work that we do here. If you can believe that, if you can believe that I have a crosshair on my fucking forehead every day of the week, because of the work that we do here. And so they like to bring up David Koresh. They like to detract. They want to paint us. They want to as crazy. They want to paint us as religious. They want to conservative freaks. So they want to paint us as ultra liberal freaks. They can't peg us down. They can't, and that's why they must attack us, because we're getting at something truly profound. The source of the power of humanity. The source of the power of individuals. So as I was saying, David Koresh got a lot of stuff right, though. I know it's easy to say he did a lot of bad stuff, and he was a bad guy, and he hurt a lot of people, and he hurt some children, and sure, okay, yeah, but what baby's in that bathwater? And that's the question that we have the bravery here at Explorations to ask about communities and leaders like David Koresh. Communities and leaders like David Koresh. He accomplished a lot, He accomplished a lot. He gave people a lot of direction and purpose. He saw modernity for what it is in a lot of ways. I don't think he was the best at communicating, but maybe he didn't want to communicate to everybody. Maybe he wasn't trying to put together the most effective personal power program that has ever existed. Maybe he was trying to speak to a very specific sect of people. Who's to say? But what we can do is take the accomplishments of somebody like David Koresh, somebody like Jim Jones, something like the guy from Heaven's Gate. So these communities that are often derided. Pepperoncini, David Koresh's 51-day confrontation and standoff with the ATF and FBI is almost as important as the power of silent subathon. Almost. Honestly, I think that really, if I were the FBI or the ATF and I was going to surround a group of people set them up to look like shit to the larger public, and provide even like a cursory justification for the just wanton slaughter of a tightly knit community like ours, I would do it around the Power of Silence subathon. So something to look out for. Something to look out for. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see something, say something. When the Power of Silence subathon rolls up again next summer, and you see some suspicious figures, go ahead and say something. Namaste. Because they're coming for us. Sooner or later, they're coming for us. What do you see, Chill Out? Talk to me. Wasn't David's lesson as how to be a batshit crazy F-tard? Crazy sounds fun. I mean, there's some accuracy to that. I could certainly see why somebody would say that. But I think once you get into the details and you start really pulling apart, in an academic sense, pulling apart the qualities of the man, you start to see, in some ways he really made some sense. Cherish, by the way, good to see you. Cherish85. It's been a while since we've seen you. Good to see you, Cherish85. 773-974-9585. Products of the next level. Let's do it. Explorations. Does Angry Mike count as a suspicious figure? He certainly can. But I mean, but with us though, he's what makes someone suspicious outside of here makes someone very powerful here a lot of the time. Something that makes someone suspicious outside of here, unmedicated mental illness. Active manic episodes are very powerful. You go to the bank with an active manic episode, they're going to shoot you with a trank. They're going to put you down. They don't like that. Because they want you less powerful. But here you have a manic episode, you call up 773-974-9585 to discuss products of the next level. I'd love to speak to somebody during a manic episode. And as a therapist, you think you're going to talk to me and you're going to get grounded? You think I'm going to ground you in your manic episode? No. We're pouring gas on the fire. That's called power, ladies and gentlemen. Manic Lord. We're still recovering from having God taken from us in many ways. A loss of scale, a loss of depth. Scale of injury, depth of suffering, and therefore scale of our power, depth of our ability to become. 773-974-9585. Products of the next level. It's Black Friday sales, guys. What products have we seen out there? They want to keep you sane and stable, those motherfuckers. Sane and stable. This is, listen, you can't even use those words. That's Tuvi. You brought up something interesting. Tuvi said they want to keep you sane and stable. Those motherfuckers. So here's my problem as a therapist, right? The word sane and stable, perfectly normal terms to use in the context of mental health, right? Fram Weard, I really hope we do a Bible night during the program some night. Michaela has a chance to bring some God back to the program. Michaela, please, please, we need a Bible night. And you know I'm not joking. First of all, you can't tell when I'm joking, ultimately. And so you got to trust me to tell you when I'm joking, when I'm not. This is not a joke. We need a Bible night. We need somebody to host a Bible night. We need to do a Bible study group. Bible study for atheists even. Bible study for secular New Age people. You know, we could brand it. We can work on it. There's a lot to be done with it. Can we have a boner compare night for the cult? Oh, yeah, big time. Big time, yeah. (773-974-9585). All right, guys, we got somebody on the line. Let's go ahead and bring him on in. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hey, Guru, how you doing? How we doing?
Brother, it's Logan. Logan calling back. It's been a little bit. Logan, how you doing, brother?
How do you know my number? That's weird. Do you know my voice?
Well,
all right.
I just
don't worry about it.
Well, you came through the system. There's notes on all these numbers.
Sometimes I won't lie. Sometimes you call me randomly for like 1 second on this number, and I'm like, what's going on?
I do from this number.
Yeah, it's like a feedback thing. Anyways, I'll make it short. I'm not here to yap. I'm just saying, hey guys, call in. It's easy. I did it. You can do it too. You can talk to the Guru. You can have a good time. Come on. Come on.
You can. We can have some fun. Logan, speaking of fun, have you gotten into any products over the Black Friday period? Have you gotten into any products of the next level that you found appropriate to share with the community here?
I don't want to do this, Leslie. I just want to say, hey, come on, call in, have a good
Logan,
time.
come on, brother. I want to do it. Talk to me right now. What's something you bought on Black Friday?
My leg, Leslie. Come on, Guru. Don't worry about it. No, we're good. We're good. We're straight.
What did you buy, Logan?
I did buy a portable charger. So you know, like the gummy bear fucking guys. What the fucking called? The gummy bear dude.
The Haribo bear.
Yeah, so they made a portable charger that was like revolutionary, but they cut so many corners that it catches fire. So people are camping, right? So they're camping in the middle of fucking nowhere in their tent, maybe flammable, I don't know, and it catches fire. But it's
holy moly, Dr.
lightweight...
Smarty Pants MD rating us. Blessings and namaste, Raiders. Welcome on in to the most effective personal power program, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It is wonderful to have you. We were just speaking to Logan about products of the next level. Welcome on in, guys.
Yo, everyone from Dr. Smarty Pants MD, are they an actual doctor? I don't care, you know. Let's cut some corners. Hey, call in 974-554-321. Yep. All right. Anyways, look above. So, yeah, they made a portable charger, the gummy bear dudes, and it would catch fire randomly. So, like, people would be camping and, like, have their tent be on fire in the middle of the night. That's something.
Now, that's fun. Now, did you get one of those?
No, I got, like, a nice portable charger from China, probably. I don't know. Somewhere over there. It's a nice one, and it's going to make my phone be full battery. And again, everyone call in 773-974-9585. It's as easy as this. I'm going to go. Okay, can I leave?
All right. Namaste, Logan. Thanks for calling in, brother.
Namaste.
Good to hear you. Good to hear from you. Wow. Great to speak to Logan. Namaste to you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Logan. Beautiful man. A truly beautiful man, that Logan the Brogan. Namaste. Do I do tarot readings? I participate in them. I've consulted for them. I don't host them here necessarily. We have somebody that's a really important part of the program here, an explorer that goes by the name Toaster, that does tarot readings, and they're powerful. They're powerful, to say the least of them. They're very powerful. Commander Caleb, yes. Welcome, Makapan, Maiden Wrath, and Heavy Water. Welcome to Explorations, guys, the most effective personal power program in the country. Feel free, now that you are followers, feel free to guide your individual and our collective exploration through the channel points below. That's that's where you can get into the tenets of the program. I won't give you my spiel about all that right now. I won't give you my spiel about it right now. But sometime soon. Question, Masakari. Sensuality, Logan. Namaste. Namaste, Masakari. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? Fran with a really interesting little thing. Toaster Tarot ruined my life for real. It's powerful. Sometimes what you're looking for isn't to be affirmed, isn't to be empowered, isn't to be clarified. Sometimes what you're looking for by reaching out to something like tarot, what you're looking for is you're looking to be destroyed. You're looking to be annihilated. You're looking for an end of the road. You're looking for a containment, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're looking for a tarot so powerful and so independent that it can and will destroy your life, look no further than Toaster Tarot. What's Toaster up to right now? Does anybody have any idea? What's Toaster doing? What's Toaster up to? 773-974-9585. What if your life is already destroyed? That's a good, well, maybe, it just depends on what you mean by destroyed. Maybe it's not done being destroyed yet. Maybe you're still going downhill, brother. Something to consider. Toaster said hi. I'm in the zone. I don't understand. Anybody that watches the energy that I bring to the top of the stream and thinks, oh yeah, this could be improved by talking to chat, by interacting with a bunch of knee-jerk random thoughts from some of the most lost cows on earth. Yeah, that would really spruce this up. You know what would really dress up these windows? If Leslie stopped sharing his insight and energy and started engaging with some of the most lost livestock, cow-eyed people that you could find online. Yeah, let's sprinkle some of that in. Yeah, well, we're later on in the stream. I mean, I got to start the stream off hot and start the stream off really, really strong. There's not another stream on Twitch.tv that starts as strong as this one. And that really sets the tone. And then I got to become embroiled with you people. And that's on purpose. You're a burden to me, all right? You're a burden to me, and you make the stream worse. But that is the program. It's about the dance. It's about the dance between us. All right, let's go ahead and get this next caller in. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight? Yeah, you people. Did I stutter? I don't believe I did. Did it glitch, or did it lag a little bit? Did it drop a frame? Make it unclear? Yeah, you people. Caller, welcome to Explorations. You there?
Hello. Hello.
There he is.
Hello. Yeah.
Namaste, caller. Welcome back to Explorations. How you doing tonight?
I am doing well. How are you doing this evening, Leslie?
I'm doing great. Go ahead and introduce yourself to chat. I know who this is, but go ahead and introduce yourself to chat.
Yes, this is Reverend at All Costs Money.
Namaste. Reverend at All Costs Money, gracing us with his presence once again. First of all, how are you feeling? How are you actually doing tonight?
I'm a little snowed in, and it's kind of comfy. We got 13 inches of snow so far, and it's still going.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. I'm having a pretty high energy night. Pretty high energy night with my community, with my chat right now. They took a little bit of offense to calling them you people. I don't think they enjoyed that. I don't really understand why. I think they were upset to learn that they are a burden to me.
I mean, I also find chat to be quite the burden, but you gotta power through it. Even if you're having somebody dictate it to you, because we all know you don't. It's still very painful to listen to that. And I read the chat.
So you know what I'm talking about. Pot Shotsky, namaste. Thank you so much for the 50 bits and the blossom. Blessings and namaste. This thing keeps messing up. I gotta figure out the blossom. Namaste to you. Pot Shotsky with 50 bits. Blessings. Now, listen, I'm going to take you to task, all right? It All Costs Money is with us here to explore products of the next level. Reverend at All Costs Money, we find ourselves amidst Black Friday sales, holiday discounts, in a sea of piss and shit of soul-deadening nonsense like this. But within it, we might be able to find some diamonds in the rough. That is to say, we might find some products that aid us in our journey to unlocking the power of the next level. So tell me, brother at All Costs Money, have you found any products recently, or maybe even during Black Friday sales, products that allow you to further unlock and unleash the power of the next level that we talk about here at Explorations?
I have a couple. The first one was I found a really good deal on an Intel X520 DAC dual 10 gig network card. So now I have internal 10 gig networking.
Internal, what was that? Say that a little bit more, a little bit louder.
I have a 10 gig internal networking.
Now, tell me about that. Is that good?
That is very fast speed. I do have a NOS authenticator. I have my own little home thing that I've been building up with a couple of servers, game servers, some NB going on. Yep, just a whole host of my own little personal data center.
And what is this going to allow you to do, this fast networking speed? I'm very excited. You've given me the impression that this is very exciting. So I am very excited as a result. Fran, we are at 6 bits. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Now, go ahead and talk to me about what you can do with all that speed.
I no longer really have to wait to watch a movie or video game to be had off the network. So instead of having like logging into Netflix or YouTube Live, wherever it is you want to go, hit play, you got to wait for the commercials, you got to wait for the ads, and then it loads and buffers. And you're like, cool, I'm ready to watch a show. Yeah, no, none of that. It's literally I hit play and the movie starts. I hit play and the song starts.
Instant
I'm hitting
access. Instant access. Now, tell me, in your words, Reverend, it all costs money. How does this speed, instant access, how does this aid in your unlocking your power of the next level?
It allows me to circumvent having to use AWS or Microsoft Azure. It allows me to skip having to use the cloud and instead just have it all right here for my own personal use. And I also know that I'm not having to share it with anyone else. It's just for me.
And then talk. So it's all for you. It's sort of so it sounds to me like emotionally speaking, and this is, I'm a therapist. So this is my this is my angle on stuff sometimes. Is that emotionally speaking, it's a very indulgent, independent, and solitary action, right? To have invested this in yourself, to have given yourself this pleasure. It sounds like maybe a form of masturbation. Is that accurate?
A little, yeah, definitely. It feels good. It feels really, really good to have all of this set up. But I've always been fascinated with technology.
Right, of course.
But that's not even the best sale that I found recently.
And that's not even the what? Say the last part again?
That's not even the best sale that I found recently, or the best product that I purchased.
Go ahead, talk to me about the best one. Give me the best one.
I found a data broker website, and I was able to obtain some very interesting information that allows me access to other areas of the internet that I wasn't really aware of. It's fantastic. You want gift cards? They're cheap.
So you got some data broker website. You got some gift card numbers. So you're gonna be cashing in on some gift cards.
I'm gonna explore the options available to me, because I could, use the gift cards or potentially sell them in batches myself to make a profit on them. It only costs a little bit of some Solana coins.
Interesting. Spending some Solana coin on sort of. I love that. So, you know what I love. I love how so basically it sounds to me like you're sort of using the data broker to sort of, is it stealing the gift cards that are already issued to people, or are they floating around in the ether and you're just like snagging them?
It's someone puts up like, hey, I got X amount of dollars in gift cards to this place for sale, and then you just make your bid. It's like a Silk Road of information, but it's gift cards, credit cards, and all kinds of interesting things.
So
logins for websites.
So passwords, usernames, gift cards, and credit card numbers of people that exist already.
Yes, sir. Well, they might exist. They might not. I don't know how all that works. All I know is that it just cost me a little bit of Solana. And
interesting. How can you tell? How do you know whether the you get a thing that exists, or I don't even how else would it exist?
Well, I mean, you got people out there working real hard to game the system and make up fake people or use dead people. So the people may not actually physically exist, but on paper they
So wait, so the things, like the credit card numbers of the people, those people might not exist. How else would that credit card talk to me about that? How does that exist if a person isn't behind it?
Joe Schmo Lit was born in, like the early 80s or before that, dies in the middle of nowhere. He's got no friends or family. Discover card doesn't mean that. No, they'll send out just an envelope saying, hey, for the credit.
Interesting. And you use Solana coin for this?
To get access to a private forum. Yes, sir.
Solana. I've heard of Solana coin. Now this is an interesting development. This is, what kind of reminds me of? Some dudes that I knew from high school that sell black market lizards in Indiana.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's just huge. Snakes are, yeah. Holy crap! You actually knew people who did that?
I mean, yeah,
Awesome.
they'll be like, you just kind of meet them at a party or whatever, and then they size you up. Maybe they're a little drunk. They're like, "Are you doing like?" They'll just kind of pitch you, kind of just cold call pitch you. Do you want like a snake? Do you want a black market crazy exotic snake?
One of my exes got her pet snake. They weren't legal in the state we were living in, but she met somebody through like back in the old internet, like finding Backpage stuff was easy, including Backpages. That existed for quite a while.
And it's kind of the tech really dresses up some poor people shit pretty because like some guy listen, if some guy without a shirt and a ponytail tells you in a hushed tone at a barn party that he can get you a black market African snake of some kind, that's got white trash written all over it.
You want
right?
a mamba? I can get you a mamba. Oh yeah, because there's like 30 snakes all in like those little 10-gallon tanks that they don't belong in some sweaty ass trailers.
Wait, say that last part again?
Just sitting in some sweaty ass trailer, just smelling like redneck.
Right, exactly. Or some shitty apartment off a highway that's loud as fuck, and he's just got like
he
got a chair. But anyway, so the thing about tech though, I love it, is you start throwing in like the coins and the words data and stuff like that, and it takes what without the tech might just be like kind of poor people shit to just play traffic and that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden you're like Neo.
Man, kinda. I don't think people realize how much and how data is out there on them and how easy to get. Like, I thought those incognito like ads were like just straight up bullshit, but oh buddy, we're talking just pennies on the dollar, right? You could feed an African child for less. Well, I guess maybe an American child now for less than it costs like some of the data that's out there.
Listen, that's crazy. Well, again, so how does this data broker thing? How does this? Tell me in your words. What how this gets you to the power of the next level?
Well, I'm hoping that eventually I'll stumble on something that's worth a whole lot of money to somebody, and then they'll pay me to delete it.
So you're looking to be like a link in the chain.
Yeah. I'm just looking to, get the information, hold on to it, and then store it, and then maybe it's worth something to somebody. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Chill out. Exactly. Chill out's on the same page. But not really. No. Oh, that would be cool, though. Okay, yeah, if I did find out somebody was doing some really nefarious shit, I would totally Black Mirror them 100%.
But then also, so the next level, though, in terms of the next level, I need to hear you say it. How is this getting you there?
I feel like knowledge is power, right?
Is the program here to make you more? Yeah. Okay. Knowledge is power. Is that the that's one of the things you got from the program?
It's definitely one of the things I got from the program, and I feel like hoarding this information, just knowing how it all works, is help me get to the next level. Like when the AI overlord comes for us all, hey, look, I got this extra data you can train on. You know, it might not be much, but it might help to keep me alive for a little bit longer when we come to slay everything else. Right?
All right. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Just trying to ascend through data.
Because part of what I share here on this program is, I keep the tools what some would consider to be vague, so to speak, in order to make, I call it universal, I call it effective, but some people are like, okay, well, I guess I can take that with my own interpretation, and to hear that your interpretation is knowledge is power is interesting. That's where we're at in our journey. That is where we're at. Knowledge is power. I wouldn't necessarily say that that phrase, knowledge is power, but I recognize that that's where we're at.
Right. Well, keep in mind, so is the lack of knowledge, right? A lack of knowledge, just being dumb and happy is also really powerful, but I've never been good at that one. I think earlier, even on when I called in, I called to help you, help me kill my emotional self, so that I could just stop feeling and just kind of smile and be happy. You're like, nope, that's not your journey.
Well, listen, this has really set us up already for our next call. I believe that you've been planting a lot of seeds with this, and I really love it. I'm getting to know you. We're getting closer to each other and a more intimately emotional understanding of each other, and it's a excruciating process, but I'm thankful for it, and I'm definitely gonna be marinating on this for our next exploration.
Namaste. Thank you for your time, Leslie.
Namaste at all costs, money.
Program works.
Program works. Wow. Peppercorn Patty gifting a sub to 5 community subs. Peppercorn Patty, hun, very generous of you. Cannot thank you enough. 5 community subs from Peppercorn Patty. Thank you so much, Peppercorn Patty. Namaste to you. Good to see you, by the way. Thanks for popping in. You're up late. You're up late tonight. Peppercorn Patty is up late tonight. Normally going to bed a little bit earlier than this, but it's Saturday night. Like I said at the top of the stream, Saturday night is for putting on a pair of blue jeans, throwing caution to the wind, saying some cuss words, and just really going for it. Really getting ugly, letting it all out. Namaste. All right. We got one more caller for the night. I think, yeah, one more call. We'll do one more caller. Last caller on the line right now. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
You can call me Tug, you can call me Paul, you can call me Asshole. Whatever you wish.
Tug, Paul, or Asshole. Well, I'll just kind of switch them around throughout our conversation if that's okay.
Sure.
All right, well, Asshole, let's, it's great to hear you. Listen, let me ask you this. Is this your first time calling the program?
Oh, yeah, first time caller, first time viewer.
Wow.
First time consuming your content,
brother.
Let's say.
Brother, Tugboat Paul. Well, guys, can we get a namaste in chat, please? We got our first time caller, first time viewer, Tugboat Paul. Tugboat, how'd you find us tonight?
I was Nicole Belafonte that read you earlier.
I love Nicole.
Yeah, but I got a gripe to pick with your chat, with your community.
Sure. Yeah, let's talk about it, Tuggy.
I gifted 10, and I received nothing in return.
Okay. And
I mean, first time fucking, I just show up, I'm showing some love. There are 10 gifted subs and nothing. Flat. Fart in the mouth.
Okay, well, in your mind's eye, right? Sometimes when we don't receive or don't have something that we think should be there, our mind will tell us.
No. The reason why I bring this up is if they love you so much, why didn't they just throw me just a bone?
Who's they?
Your community.
Like throw you a namaste or a thank you or anything like that?
Yeah, I have one or two. I thought, and I was like...
How'd that make you feel to just be completely just kind of ignored like that?
Jaded.
Jaded. Yeah, I would feel jaded in your position too, right? That's not a small amount. 10 community subs. I mean, I thanked you, but the community sort of just kind of let it whiz right by your head.
You did. Yeah, that was a fart in a wind. Okay.
Right. And given your position of like, I'm here, I'm excited, my first time here, and everybody just told me to go fuck myself, basically.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm a merchant mariner. I work away at sea for months at a time, and when I come home,
thank you for your service.
I want to feel a little love.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that type of merchant mariner. I'm not drafted. I can be drafted. It's kind of complicated. I'm an independent contractor through the Coast Guard.
Okay.
It's really complicated, but no, I don't like carry a gun or anything.
Oh, okay. Namaste. Trans writes with issuing a PNAS, a psychic emergency national alert system. Please hold 1 second, Tugboat. We've got an emergency.
Okay, sure.
Emergency on the
I want to
screen.
hear about this.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. TTS not popping off.
Huh. Educate me about this.
Oh wait, there it is. 1 second.
System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Trans_rights to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 person in steamy room medium light skin tone 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 person in in steamy room, medium light skin tone person 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 in steamy room, medium light skin
Namaste.
person in steamy room, medium light skin tone person in steamy room, medium light skin tone